Before we talk about the unprecedented bullshit, what happened with the hockey game, let's talk baseball because baseball was the only thing that was somehow, some way positive regarding everything else. So let's talk some baseball. So this was better. This was a better performance from the Marlins. Scored the same amount of runs that they did last game against the Mets, except this time our pitching did a lot better against the Mets. Only held them to just 2 points, and those 2 points came early in the game. But what led to those points is a little bit unique. So Alcantara's pitching, and he pitched a 1-2-3 inning to start the game. Awesome. It was against the start of the lineup, too. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. And it's Kenga, who missed the majority of last season, making his Mets debut this season. In this game, in this start, he pitched a double for Xavier Edwards, and the next batter, the next couple of pitches, Kyle Stowers, home runs a rocket at center, 421 feet, and the Marlins jump on front, 2-0 against the Mets. Good start of the game. And then the next three batters, it's a ground out and fly out. Top of the second, though, Brandon Nimmo responds with a home run to right center, and he cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1 Fish. Since then, Alcantara got out of that inning, though. Bottom of the second, couple of strikeouts later, Myers was safe. Myers safe at first because two errors happened by the same player, Francisco Lindor. Lindor was having a bad day, bad nights fielding. Two errors against Lindor. This was one of them. Although in this inning, Dave Myers was caught stealing, and you know how good of a catcher and a thrower it is by the catcher. That inning against. Top of the third, though, Acuna grounded to a ground rule double. Sari grounded at second. Acuna moves to third. Lindor ends up has that kind of bat that people are pissed off about, and of course he got that base hit out of it up the center. So that allows Acuna to tie the game 2-2. And I'm just like, of course, dude. Then Soto rockets the center, but that was caught. Lindor stole second, and Alonso grounded to third. We somehow got out of that inning just by letting them score game-tying run. Then I will say this, though. With Kenga, he's got a filthy forkball. Majority of his strikeouts from Kenga are forkballs. It's a constant forkball strikeout. Forkball, and forkball. But at least Alcantara responds with a 1-2-3 inning of his own. Bottom of the fourth, though, Lopez was safe from another error. This is the second error of the game against Lindor. Mervis struck out swinging from a forkball again. Conine then grounded to fielder's choice. Lopez would be out at second. Jonah Bright then works a walk. He lays off a forkball. So that's good. And then Poli hits a big hit to left, and that ball falls. And he was able to hit a double, which means Bride and Conine were able to score 2 more runs to make it 4-2 Miami. And that's your final score of this game, 4-2. So Poli with the game-winning hits and the game-winning double, that came in the bottom of the fourth inning. So that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Since then, Alcantara gets another 1-2-3 inning with 70 pitches. Kanga with the 1-2-3 inning of his own. Strikeouts were from 4-seam fastballs. And then 6th inning beyond, McCullough takes out Sandy after 5 innings. Excuse me? Why? Why are we doing that? I don't know why, man. But I tell you what, though. Henriquez, he is filthy. He's a filthy pitcher, and I love it. He pitched a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 6th. Kranick also pitched a 1-2-3 inning, but we don't talk about that. Henriquez stays to the top of the 7th. He struck out looking against Nimmo with the sweeper. I mean, that's a nice pitch. Vientos flied out to center. Okay. Winker reached an infield single. All right. And then Torrance flied out center. Good. Bottom of the 7th, 1-2-3 inning. Nothing much to say. Beatty, Lake Becker comes in to pitch in the top of the 8th. He throws a 1-2-3 inning. All of them were grounded to either second or shortstop. Bottom of the 8th, Beatty would keep himself at second base. 1-2-3 inning for the Fish at the bottom of the 8th. Not much to say. Top of the 9th, though, it's a multi-pitcher save. Then Veneziano starts off, and he works a walk to Soto, which is not good news. Then here comes Pete Alonso. I didn't say anything this time, but I'm really hoping they get him out, right? It's a fielder's choice, and Soto was out at second. And then the ball was thrown away towards first base, which means Pete Alonso is safe. That should have been a double play. That really should have been a double play at the top of the 9th inning. That would have gotten both Soto and Alonso out. And Veneziano would have actually have a save opportunity against Nimmo. And Brandon Nimmo singles to center, which is a big problem, which was becoming a problem. And since there's a rule where a relief pitcher has to face at least 3 batters, that was the 3rd batter, as Mikula goes to the bullpen to get Anthony Bender out, the real closer. And Bender had very little issues. He was able to fly out Vientos, which was flied out to right. And then Winker, 1 pitch in, grounded to first. And that's your ball game. The final score is 4-2 Marlins. Tied the series 1-1. Nail piece. And the Marlins are 4-2 to start the season. Not bad, man. Not bad. And that's all I was asking for in the last video. Just get a win. Just get a win and I'll be, most part satisfied. But in terms of hitting, 3 hits the entire time for the Marlins, and they still somehow won the game. Why? Because the pitching was just a bit better, and a couple of errors given up by Lindor. The plate discipline, well, actually, there wasn't really a plate discipline because Kanka has a filthy forkball. The pitching, though, 9 strikeouts for the Mets, and 8 of them came from Senga. Not Kanga, I'm so sorry. Senga. 6 of them were forkball strikeouts. And I think 2 of them were four-seam fastballs. And the other 3 innings were Kranick's. He got 1 strikeout. For the Marlins pitching, Alcantara does have 4 strikeouts, so that's not terrible. He was the only one that gave up 2 runs. But yet, he's a winning pitcher this one. And you know what, though? He deserves it. After, incredibly brutal year in 2024. Henriquez was pretty good. Becker was pretty good as well. Pitched a full inning. And Anthony Bender gets a save. But the rest of the pitching staff got 6 strikeouts in grand total. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And series this series wraps up tomorrow at 4:40 p.m. We're gonna see Clay Holmes, their opening day starter. He's gonna go up against Connor Gillespie. Clay Holmes had a little bit of a wonky start as well with the 3.86 ERA. Gillespie has 5.40 ERA. We'll see what happens. Which one of them has to have a better outing? We'll see what happens, though. Tomorrow, as Marlins, can they figure out a way to somehow win the series? I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. Although I'm not sure if Frank would appreciate it. Anyway, man, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. That video, I am legitimately pissed off. And you should stay tuned because I am probably going to lose my shit. All right. Good night.